November 1971. The first 10 students for the nursing program were admitted into the university preliminary courses in September 1973 and into the faculty in July 1974. 7 of them graduated as the first set in 1979. And I'm very glad and proud to also inform us that one of the members of that nursing class, Dr. Mrs. Adeniran, is working very hard with us on the 50th anniversary committee of the College of Health Sciences. I think nurses deserve a round of applause for that. Also working with us on that committee is another distinguished alumnus, Mrs. Pat Adilekun. The BNSC program of our college has indeed come a long way to become highly rated and very competitive to enroll in. The course is overwhelmingly subscribed by both applicants from high school and those who are already registered nurses who wish to obtain a first degree. In the last admission exercise, for instance, we were unable to admit the bulk of fresh applicants and those wishing to transfer from other programs in the university. And this is despite the increase in admission and training quota granted us by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Dr. Farouk Delai, we are indeed very grateful to you and to the council and to the program reaccreditation team that visited the college and university last year for conducting a fair and thorough assessment of our facilities. The success of that exercise strengthens our claim of being the foremost institution for the training of nursing science practitioners in Nigeria and perhaps the West African sub-region. We wish also to register a deep appreciation once more to the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria and our leadership here present today for the continued partnership and collaboration over the years. We recognize your sense of commitment to our program and the excellence you continuously demand of us. This has proven to be a barometer against which we continue to measure our progress and achievements. We look forward to many more fruitful years of partnership and collaboration. On our part as a college, we continue to strive towards excellence in training and practice. By mobilizing resources, we can leverage from all sources, local and foreign, especially from our ever-reliable staff and body of alumni, even in this harsh economic climate. The commitment and generosity of our staff and alumni is unparalleled. We have with us today Professor Tijani, the chair of the BNSC alumni worldwide. Our alumni have initiated a grant of 300,000 naira for one PhD and 100,000 naira for 2 MSc candidates, which will be given on an annual basis. The department also continues to fulfill its academic and professional and community service obligations. Funding sources are, however, being actively sought to complete the 200-seater lecture theater and office buildings. If you look through the program brochure with you, towards the back pages, you will see the picture of that building nearing completion. We therefore call on all of us here present today to join hands together with us and complement the efforts being put into building a training and practice center that meets the requirements of the regulatory bodies for a 21st century training institution. I want to call on you, inductees of today, to always remember your alma mater as you climb the ladder of success. Start early to give back, no matter how small at a time. You do not need to wait until you are a billionaire. Our worthy parents and guardians here today, we are also counting on your generous donation and support and to come to the aid of our BNSC program. I admonish once more the inductees of today to form a formidable team that will in no distant time begin, if they've not started, or continue to meet as the nursing graduating class of 2019-2020 and propel the BNSC graduates of OAU to hold union meetings and organize programs of giving back as other programs in the college are doing. That way, you will continue to support each other, your younger professional colleagues, and by extension, your institution. Our prayer for you is that it shall go well with you, you shall fare well, you will live long, and you will indeed enjoy the fruits of your labor. You shall fulfill your God-given purpose in life, and heavens shall just be a stepping stone for you even to greater attainments. Be good ambassadors of Great Ife. Be good ambassadors of the College of Health Sciences. Be persons who are trustworthy, who have integrity, and demonstrate this in every sphere of life. Also, let me remind you that it's important for you to give back to your parents and guardians who have invested so much in you. At this juncture, let me place on record the significant contribution of the Obafemi Awolowo University Teaching Hospital, not only to training, but to research and the proper growth and development of the College of Health Sciences and our BNSC program. And I'm glad that the acting CMD is here represented today by the CMAC, Dr. Kunle Adeyemo. Thank you so much for all you do, and we continue to count on your support. In addition, I thank the Vice Chancellor, Professor Eyitokpe Ogunbodede. He's been, but for his grace and for his kindness and love for you, today's event would not have taken place. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, we say a big thank you, sir. I also thank other principal officers of our university for the leadership and direction you continue to give, and for the enabling work environment that is provided for the college and our faculties to continue to flourish. I thank the entire members of the Induction Ceremonies Committee of the College of Health Sciences under the able leadership of Professor K. Kolawole. I thank the College Alumni Relations Committee, also under the leadership of another worthy alumnus, Dr. Makpayi. I thank the committee saddled with mounting the leadership course for the inductees, which they've done consistently over the years. This year's effort was led by Dr. Yinyede Jadunla. We say thank you so much. To the indefatigable head of nursing, Professor Omolola Irioye. Professor Irioye, when I use that word indefatigable, she's truly indefatigable. And thank you for applauding her. She's so passionate about the program, and she has a direct access to my office. She never comes in through the front door. So we continue to count on your leadership in the Department of Nursing. We know that with the grace of the Vice Chancellor and with his benevolence, he will renew your 3-year headship come August this year. And I know Professor Babala has registered that, Professor Daramola has noted that Professor Iroye is coming for another 3 years as head of department. Thank you so much. To every member of staff, Department of Nursing, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, and indeed the College of Health Sciences, we say a big thank you. You have been consistent in season and out of season. May God bless you all. Long live the College of Health Sciences. Long live Obafemi Awolowo University. Long live the nursing profession. Thank you so much.
I know you can do much better. Mr. Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, all of that courtesy is duly extended here. Please, you will grant me the indulgence of doing this introduction in phases, because I must appreciate the names that I have here. Permit me to recognize the representative of the Dean of the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, who, by the grace of God, is the Vice Dean, Dr. Awoti Debe. And of course, the chairperson of the College Alumni Relations Committee, my sister, Dr. Bola Dalema Pai. Honestly, I don't like the way you clap. Let me say this loud and clear. There is no law, degree, or edit that says in OAU you should not clap on Tuesday. There is no law here. The Vice Chancellor is here. So please, you should appreciate those who have sacrificed their time to be here to grace the occasion. And of course, Mr. Vice Chancellor will permit me to recognize the academic staff of the department, and I will read the name through. Just put your hands together for them. We have here Professor Adenike Olaogun. We have Dr. Olufemi Ayendira, my brother, my friend, pastor. Dr. Adekemi Olowokere. Dr. Adenike Farmi. Dr. Monisola Ogeni. Dr. Anu Oluwapo Olajubu, Induction Officer. Dr. Oluwayemisi Olagunju. Now, you see the way you shouted? Okay, that's your shout was political. Don't worry, the Vice Chancellor will obtain 100 million. I don't want to go further. And of course, Dr. Abiola Komolave is also here. Dr. Femi Oyediro. Mr. Vice Chancellor, permit me to duly inform this gathering here that we have inductees from Achievers University, Owo, and they are here. Put your hands together for them. And the head of the department is here, Dr. Abiodun, accompanied by Mrs. Akinpelu. Mr. Akinpelu, Emma Bino, they wrote Mrs. That is medical handwriting for you. And of course, we have some of our very senior colleagues here. We have the Director of Nursing Education and Head of Department, Nursing Education, OAUTHC, Dr. Mrs. A.B. Awoshimo. Madam, where are you? Director of Nursing Services, OAUTHC, Mrs. Bifarin is here. The Head of Department, Community Health, Nursing Department, OAUTHC, Mrs. Veronica Adeyemi. And of course, we have one of the Alumni Air School of Ife Nursing, Mrs. Amiri. The Deputy Director of Nursing Education Department, OAUTHC, Mrs. Olau Shebiko. Mr. Vice Chancellor, with your kind permission, please permit me to invite here the Acting Medical Director of OAUTHC, Professor A.M. Awojoyegbe, ably represented by Dr. Adekunle Adeyemo.
Thank you very much. Well, I wish I can match my Oga, the Provost, College of Health Sciences, in the way he has brilliantly established the protocols. But since I am not that endowed, I would rather seek your indulgence to stand on existing protocols. But while I am standing there so that I will not stumble, I will personally want to acknowledge the presence of the Vice Chancellor of Obafemi Awolowo University, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, the Bossa, the University Librarian, all the principal officers of the university, my boss, the Provost College of Health Sciences, the Trinity of Deans, I mean the Dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, the Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, and the faculties, and the Dean of Faculty of Dentistry. Senior members of the departments and faculties, all academic and non-academic staff, parents of the inductees, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, and then in case they are here, of the greatest effect. Greatest Gogo. Okay, thank God you are here. Well, I bring warm felicitations from my principal, the Chief Medical Director, the Acting Chief Medical Director of Obafemi Awolowo University Teaching Hospital Complex, Dr. H.M. Owoju Igbe, although he has just been pronounced by the MC just a few minutes ago, so I will take the message back to him. The invitation actually came a little bit late, so he couldn't make it personally because he was already in the middle of another event. Most likely not unconnected with the present time, but he has sent warm felicitations to the entire staff of Obafemi Awolowo University and to the inductees and their teachers for this successful reproductive exercise in spite of the option 000 that is ongoing within the Nigerian university system. Your induction today to us actually represents a lot of hope to the health sector, particularly because we are challenged with an extensive, ongoing, and persistent one-way emigration of our skilled healthcare professionals with very little available to replace them. This has, of course, stretched healthcare delivery across the country. So, for us as an institution to witness this, where a sizable number of well-trained, well-grounded inductees have been inducted into the profession in spite of all these challenges, to us, it gives us hope that in spite of the expectation of excesses, according to the Minister of Labor, we will continue to be able to have a continuous stream to at least give some modicum of care to our teeming population. We are also grateful, and we want to congratulate the Registrar, Dossier and Military Council of Nigeria, for this opportunity and for you to entrust our institutions with the training and reproduction of your kind, because we believe that without you, probably today will not be possible. We congratulate the parents, the spouses of the inductees for their emotional, physical, financial support for their wards throughout this period. And we want to admonish you that they will continue to actually require this support, because as it is, today is actually the first day of the best of their careers. We want to admonish the graduates to continue to imbibe the spirit of sacrifice, dedication, and self-improvement that must have been imbibed in them by their teachers. On a final note, we want to say that our hospital has continually partnered with our Siamese twin institution, the university, in the training of healthcare professionals. And we have also always opened our doors to graduates who intend to pursue the mandatory internship with us. There are specific arrangements that has always been there for the best of the students who may wish to be with us. And we look forward, we are sure that we will ensure that that will still be done even in this present time. We look forward to seeing you on the other side in the hospital as colleagues and professionals. Accept my congratulations. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you very much for that. Please give it to him loud and once again. May I seek the indulgence of the Vice Chancellor and the Registrar to please recognize somebody here. He's the chief of this ancient city of Ife and very close to the palace of His Imperial Majesty. Is here seated Chief Benga Omiwole. Please put your hands together for him. He's an alumnus of this university. He's a barrister at law. Yes, we have Director of Nursing Services for the entire Osun State here, Mrs. Laogun Olapeju Abiola. Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, these inductees, that you are very lucky. You are lucky in the sense that you are the last set of inductees that the Vice Chancellor will supervise. You are luckier because the Vice Chancellor belongs to your college. You are the luckiest because anytime he wants to leave here, you can take photograph with him downstairs. And I'm talking on his behalf that he will spare that time to take photograph with all of you. Put your hands together for the Vice Chancellor. On this note, I invite the Vice Chancellor, my Vice Chancellor. People say we share the same complexion. Professor Eyitape Ogunbodede. If you know Kupa, this light, if you see my photograph, you see it. You can do much better for the Vice Chancellor. Please, let's put our hands together for Professor Eyitape Ogunbodede.
Well, please sit down. Thank you very much. I'm really very happy to be part of this professional induction ceremony. And I'm glad that we have the principal officers of the university here. Well, it's nice to stand on existing protocol, but I believe on this occasion, I will want to acknowledge their support, their contribution, and thank them for being part of this ceremony. It is not compulsory for principal officers of the university to be at induction ceremony because induction is a professional matter. So it is not really an academic matter. The convocation of the university is an academic matter. Induction is a professional matter. But they are all here fully represented. And that shows, the kind of love and commitment that they have for programs of this university. I will also seize that opportunity to really let you know, because the provost, while giving his own speech, said something that this ceremony would not have taken place. And you all know why. Because as we are in this country today, we know where we are and we know what is happening in the education sector. But I want to let you know that we are having this not because we are not conversant of what is going on or that we are not sensitive to what is going on, but because this is a professional issue. It is an issue that has to do with the profession of nursing. And all of us are supporting this because it has to do with the future of our inductees. So I want to thank the principal officers of the university that are here, the DVC academic, Professor Bola Babalola, the DVC admin, Professor Yomi Daramola, the librarian of our university, Dr. Femi Zaccheaus Oguntoache, the bursar of the university, Mr. Samson Anyanshino. And I also would like to thank the provost who has been running around to ensure that we are able to conduct this professional induction ceremony today, Professor Babatope Kolawole. So I decided to call the Babatope so that you will know that his own Tope is different from my own Tope. It's Babatope, I'm a Tope, so I don't know. So, and we have the chair of the Committee of Deans, Professor Showande, who is also the Dean of the Faculty of Clinical Sciences, here with us. And I want to let you know that in the history of this university, this is the first time that we will be having the chair of the Committee of Deans from the College of Health Sciences. It has never happened before. So that will tell you that the College of Health Sciences is actually getting fully involved in running the administration of this university. And I'm not only going to stop at that, I'm also going to let you know that he has performed excellently well, you know. So I wish him all the best as he continues to pilot the affairs of the Committee of Deans and his own faculty, Faculty of Clinical Sciences. We also have here my own dean, the dean of my faculty of dentistry, Professor Morenike Upong. So I recognize you. And we have the dean of basic medical sciences, Professor Salau, who is ably represented here, I've been told. Then let me at this point recognize the Registrar of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Dr. Farouk Umar Abubakar. I'm still coming back to him in my address because I looked at the program. Some are supposed to give remarks, some are supposed to give maybe speech or something, but I'm supposed to give an address. So I will just tell you Vice Chancellor's office and I will leave. Because that is for now my address. So we have the representative of Professor Wojuigbe, the Chief Medical Director of the hospital, Dr. Kunle Adeyemo, who has spoken with us. Thank you very much for taking your time to be here. And then we have the Director of the Institute of Public Health with us, Professor Onoyade. We have the Director of CDL, Center for Distance Learning, Moro, Professor Owade. You see Onoyade, Owade. Maybe I will add Ogunade to my own name. And then I must also recognize the role of the alumni in all that we are doing. And I will do that to Professor Tijani, who is actually here with us this morning. Professor Tijani, thank you very much for being there for us all the time. Now, I'm not going to be able to recognize everybody, but it's important that I mention the head of Department of Nursing here at Obafemi Awolowo University, Professor Omolola Iriyoye. I will come back to her later. And all the senior nurses that are in the audience, I recognize all of you from the teaching hospital, from the School of Nursing. You are all adequately recognized. And then the HOD of Nursing, Achievers University, Dr. Abiodun, you are very much welcome. With your staff that are here, all of you are recognized. And the students of Achievers University, thank you. The college secretary and all the other staff, the college secretary, Mrs. Fade Ibi, thank you very much for your contributions, and all the faculty secretaries and other administrative staff of the College of Health Sciences. Staff of OAU that are here present, the staff of Achievers University, students of OAU, great Ife students, okay. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I've explained to you that it took the special grace of God for us to be able to have this ceremony today. And the reason is because if we defer, if we delay, I'm not too sure when this will take place, because of the special situation in which we have found ourselves, in the education sector of our country, and in the health sector, and in so many other areas. We have been on a strike now that is almost going to 6 months, and we are not very sure when it will end, because you can only know when it will end when you start talking and when people start to agree, and that to me is not taking place yet. So I congratulate you that you are able to do this, so you can now move into your future and then start to look at some other things. So we all had to put heads together and say, what can we do? So, and I'm glad that this is actually taking place because I have less than 2 weeks to go as Vice Chancellor of this university. So this is one of the very last ceremonies and very last events that I will be privileged to be part of. I haven't said that. I mean, I looked at the situation and I said, if we don't do this, when is it likely that we will do it? And I can't see us doing anything. We can't predict. It might be 1 year if we don't do it today. And that's why we are here. And I thank God that this has been made possible. Now, I also want to let you know that for me, I have a special kind of attachment to the nursing profession. And the reason is because my own mother was actually a nurse. Or let me say, yes. I didn't say it's a nurse because I think the last time she registered. The last time she registered, I don't know whether even at that time, whether there was any registration council. She's still alive and she's 88 years old now. But I also grew up knowing her to be a medicine seller. You know, we had a medicine store which was named after me. You know, a Yitokwe medicine store. So I have that kind of attachment to it. So anything that has to do with nursing, I want to try my best to ensure that I do not disappoint the profession and also disappoint my own mother. We have enjoyed tremendous support from the Registrar of the Medical and Dental, from the Registrar of the Midwifery Council of Nigeria. We have also enjoyed similar support from other registration agencies. But I want to tell you that the support that we have had from Dr. Farouk Umar Abubakar is not just that of the registrar of the registration body. I believe that it is personal interest in Obafemi Awolowo University. So there was a time when we were having serious challenges in the department there, and we put heads together and we said, no, this has to change. And we did some administrative changes and so many other, I don't want to call it abracadabra. So, but we did certain things, and with the support of Dr. Farouk Umar Abubakar, so we were able to change the fortune of the program and the department. And that's why you are actually having your induction today. So, and as a fallout of that, we did not only have our accreditation after we did what we were supposed to do, we also had an increase from 50 to 100. You know, a doubling of the normal intake of the nursing program. And everything was within some 3 months or 4 months or something. And that couldn't have been possible if not for the support of Dr. Abubakar. You know, sometimes you write a letter, before you even get the response, can be 3-6 months. But the way he did it, it was so magical. By the time they came and said, so I said, we must not renege. We must do, the HOD will always be in my office, talk to the provost, and then we were doing everything that we were supposed to do. And so today, we can be very proud of our nursing program at Obafemi Awolowo University. Now, what is the essence of this induction that you are doing? I want you to understand this. Every profession will lose their status and their standard if they do not understand what it means to be in a profession. You see, by the definition of a profession, you are not supposed to be regulated from outside. You are supposed to regulate yourself. So if you fail to regulate yourself and you allow outsiders to regulate you, then you have lost to regulate the nurses. And so you have to be part of that profession. And so into an oath that defend the profession, you'll be part of the profession. So you anything that will undermine your profession. You must not be seen around or doing anything that will make people to look at you and say, is that also a nurse? So when you see a nurse, you must be able to differentiate between a nurse in doctor and a nurse that where the nurse in quotes. So there must be a difference because you belong to a profession and you have to uphold that profession. And that is why you have induction. You see, I can see a cutlass there. So I can see the Quran, I can see the Bible and everything. Over and above that, what is important is for you to understand that now not just your representative of the profession and anything to teach of that profession. I think it's important to emphasize that because what is happening now in the country is that people worship money now. They take money to be above everything. So when you say, do this, and the person will say, for me, then you, if you take the money to a higher level, they will do it. There was this video that has been circulating all over the place of a particular lady. And then the one man met him and said, can you remove your blouse or something of that nature? And the lady said, and the man said, I'll give you 3,000. He said 3,000, can't do it. So the man just asked, do you have anything under that blouse? She said no. He said, I'll give you 3,000, just remove it. The lady said 3,000, said no, I can't do anything. The man said, I'll give you 15,000. He said, you mean it? And then she was almost removing. The man said no. He just stopped. And he said, she's unemployed, she's this and that, she's the only one, she's an orphan, and and that 15,000, she will add it to what, I don't know how many of you watched that video. Okay. So, a professional person must not do anything like that. Anything that will tarnish the image of the profession, please don't do it. Anything that will tarnish the image of this university, please don't do it. Not for any amount of money. And I want to emphasize that. The other issue that I think is very germane here is that we have tried, university to put up a new nursing building, and which is ready now. It's almost ready. So, and the commissioning will be done any time from now. We are hoping that it will be done next week. So, that building, I am not too sure that any other university of building that you have now. And additional to that, there is a phase 2 project, another like that. To that one, there is also they must not stretch their luck too far. I'm a very blunt person because sometimes because you are getting something and then you believe that every other person must go and stand. Please and please let us understand the situation and the position of the university at this time. That the university will continue to do everything to ensure that we provide everything that is necessary for the faculty of nursing. But at the same time, the faculty of nursing must also understand with the university that there are 107 programs in the university. And you go to our faculty of technology, for example, we have like 8 departments there. And they are living in the same building. Some of them have like 3, 4, 5 rooms to themselves and nothing more than that. So we must be able to understand that. Why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? Registrar, sir, I want you to take particular notice of this. There was a time in this university that we raised some money through some foreign students that came from the College of Health Sciences. And the provost at that time insisted that because these students were in the College of Health Sciences, and so the money must be used for the College of Health Sciences. The university pleaded and said, let us take 20% of the money. No, 30%, and then you take 70. So the provost said no, that it must be either 90% or they're not going to allow it. Then at one point in time, the university said, okay, don't worry. You take the 100%, but you will pay for your external examiners. And then the provost said, no problem. Because he didn't know what it will cost to pay external examiners. Within 6 months, the money was exhausted paying external examiners. And then the college started owing external examiners. And then the provost came and started begging, and they said, no, go and be spending your go and be spending your money. So some of these things require some level of diplomacy. Different people, different approaches and everything. And so we do everything as a university to ensure that we continue to put nursing in the proper perspective. And why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? This university pioneered the first faculty of nursing in this country. Yes. And how did it happen? It was Professor Musa Jinodu that was employed, at the Niger Delta University, Bayelsa. And he went there and started the first faculty of nursing in this country. He was a full staff of Obafemi Awolowo University. So if we can do it in Bayelsa, there's no reason why we cannot do it here at Obafemi Awolowo University. So, and that takes us to the future of nursing in OAU. Those buildings are not just being put up there. The essence and the vision is to ensure that the nursing program at Obafemi Awolowo University develops to the level of a faculty. And I can see that, happening now. So now I want to congratulate the inductees, and both from OAU and from Achievers University. And by the way, I have a personal attachment too. I've told you that I have a personal attachment to nursing. I also have a personal attachment to Achievers University. And why is that? Because Achievers University is a university that is located in my hometown. So, and if I want to greet all of you, you have spent 5 years in Owo. So if I want to greet you, I should be able to greet you in our dialect. Then I will say, Erubo. How many of you can answer? You have spent 5 years, you can't even speak the dialect. So I congratulate you and I thank all of you for being part of the progress of Obafemi Awolowo University, for being part of the progress of the College of Health Sciences, for being part of the progress of the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, and for being part of the progress of nursing here at Obafemi Awolowo University. Like I said, this is one of my very last assignments as Vice Chancellor, as I will be completing my term gloriously in another fortnight. I thank you all for your cooperation and support over these 5 years. It has been very hectic, tasking, and interesting. It has provided me the opportunity to contribute my quota in a very special way to my alma mater, Obafemi Awolowo University, my profession, and to education generally in our country and internationally. I congratulate the parents, and I wish all our inductees the very best in their future endeavor. May God bless you all.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, of course, just like the Vice Chancellor has said, today's occasion is entirely professional. And that is why the protocol allows the Registrar of Nursing Profession to speak after the Vice Chancellor. On this note, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Farouk Umar Abubakar, PhD, is here, the Registrar of Nursing and Midwifery Profession of Nigeria. Please, let's put hands together. Well, actually, I don't know what is in the nursing profession that you don't clap.
The Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, Academic and Administration, other principal officers of the university here present, the Provost of the college, the Chief Medical Director of Affirmation University Hospital, every represented by the CMAC, the Head of Department of Nursing Science, the deans of various faculties, professors of the university, members of academic staff, other invited guests, inductees, parents, gentlemen of the press, good morning. Let me first start to address, to say that I wish to appreciate the Almighty God for the gift of life and opportunity to conduct the induction ceremony for the graduate of nursing science of Affirmation University, Osun State. On behalf of the board, management, and staff of the National Military Council of Nigeria, I wish to congratulate the inductees for successful completions of Bachelor of Nursing Science degree in this university and passing the professional examination attempted. This is great achievement and the council is proud of you. May I also express my felicitation to the university management, your lecturers, parents, and guardians for their commitment, support, and contributions academically, morally, and financially toward victorious accomplishment of your education in this institution. I also wish to congratulate the administrations of the Department of Nursing Sciences for the grooming you in character and learning and to become one of the models that we are proud of in this country. The essence of this occasion is to celebrate your transition from being a student nurse to a graduate and registered professional nurse. Therefore, today, our gathering here is to formally receive you into the noble profession of nursing through the inductions and the oath-taking ceremony, which will be administered by my humble self today. This occasion will also utilize to remind you of your fundamental responsibilities of nurse. It is also after the induction that your name will be entered into our register of the Nursing and Midwifery Council henceforth to be addressed as a nurse with the title registered nurse at and after your name. Therefore, I crave your indulgence to take every aspect of this ceremony very serious at this beginning of your professional career as a professional and competent nurse. A lot is being expected from all of you as benevolent professional nurses that are ready to work anywhere in the world. Nursing is a profession that is tremendously demanding, embellished in compositions of helpfulness, meaning that nurses are required to be a compassionate, kind, and attentive in dealing with patients. The Bachelor of Nursing Science degree programs, the Vice Chancellor, sir, other principal officers, It may interest to know that today the Bachelor of Nursing Science degree adopted by this country was actually initiated by this university. And therefore, the entire country is proud of OAU as a university that provides the basis and others to follow. It is a record. Nursing profession commences as far back as 1930 with Nurses Ordinance and Nursing Ordinance of 1930, 1947, 1957, and the Act of Parliament of 1963 and Act Decree of 1966 that empowered the council then as the Nursing Council of Nigeria and the Midwifery Council of Nigeria that operate independent until the year 1978 when the reform of nursing, reform of health sector in Nigeria merged the two councils together and named as Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, established by Decree number 89 of 1979. And these have been a focus in providing a directional and focused nursing education in this country, in which Affirmation University take the lead in giving competent, highly professional and theoretical degree in nursing, which the country is proud of today. The BNSC degree program is both academic and professional in nature, designed to improve quality of nursing services in Nigeria by improving nurses to make sound nursing diagnosis, design appropriate nursing care plan, implement and evaluate nursing care holistically and comprehensively, which I'm confident graduates of this university are up to task in achieving this. Therefore, as polyvalent and graduate nurses, you have to attain higher standard of education with clinical skills that will enable you to render safe and effective healthcare as you go into the labor market. Now, you will be fully accountable for your own decision and action and attitude, as the university has done its own part and has made you prepared to work anywhere in the world. As a graduate nurses, you must be able to perform nursing skill in a variety of health care settings, theoretically assisting individual families and communities with diverse background, in respect of religion, culture, belief, and social status, etc., etc., and resolve their health issues and challenges. In doing this, you need to understand the psychosocial and physical factors involved in alleviation of suffering, promotion, maintenance, and restoration of health, and be able to function independently and collaboratively with other healthcare professionals in the health system in the course of your practice, any healthcare setting in Nigeria and beyond. You should be able to develop, initiate strategies for health promotion, implement and evaluate such strategy for necessary outcome in order to give quality care to our patients. However, the truth remains that you will not be able to perform all these roles immediately you start practicing as a nurse. Therefore, I encourage you to be willing to learn from your colleagues already working in the clinical areas, accept corrections, improve and make adjustments positively where necessary, and avoid unnecessary mistakes. May I also utilize this occasion to encourage you to explore available opportunities to acquire a higher degree in nursing, as there are a lot of opportunities for nurses with much qualification in various departments and faculty, especially the new nursing education reforms has given a forward direction to have master's degree in different areas of specialization and PhD of your interest. I wish to admonish you to be credible ambassadors and adhere to ethics of nursing profession, display humility and honesty in the course of your practice as a professional nurse at all times. The Vice Chancellor, the principal officers, other invited guests. Let me use this medium to register our profound gratitude to the Vice Chancellor and Prince of the University for the deep interest that he has shown to nursing profession and the wide range of development that has existed in this university in the area of nursing, and the wish to make a special appeal that OAU, as one of the pioneer department of nursing in this country, it has thrived, developed, and the entire country is proud of you. And part of our reform agenda is to allow the upliftment of the Department of Nursing to faculty level, which I'm confident OAU department is ready in terms of infrastructure and human capacity to move the department to the next level as a faculty. Like what the Vice Chancellor has said, if university in Bayelsa can establish a faculty, I think OAU is also long overdue to establish the faculty. I appreciate the giant stride and the investment in nursing by the university, and I'm confident within the shortest possible time, the provost will move this lead to allow the department to become a full-fledged faculty for the interest of growth and development of the nursing profession. Distinguished inductee, I wish to congratulate you at this juncture, and at the end of this ceremony, you are expected to receive the following document that will guide you to discharge your responsibility as a professional nurse anywhere you find yourself in the world. Harmonized Code of Ethics for Nurses in Nigeria, the rules and regulations guiding nursing and midwifery education practice in Nigeria, standard of nursing and midwifery practice in Nigeria, and the council. It may interest to know that council has established a research journal named African Journal of Nursing and Health Research, which has been contributing to the body of knowledge and nursing profession. I therefore encourage you to actively participate in research and contribute to your quota as a professional competent nurse, especially you are graduated from the laudable and the university that we are proud of in this country. At the end of this, you are expected to receive the temporary practice license as part of your preparation for your internship program, induction certificate, and logbook and checklist. These documents will provide guide for you to be actively participate in your one-year internship program, which I'm confident and I believe Obafemi Awolowo University Teaching Hospital is ever ready to absorb all of you. Once again, I congratulate and wish you great success in your future endeavor, great nurses. Thank you for your attention.
Let's put our hands together for the Registrar, Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Dr. Farouk Umar Abubakar. You can do better. You can do more than that. Without wasting much of our time, so I would like to call on the head of the Department of Nursing Science, Professor Omolola Erinoye, for the presentation of the inductees to the Dean of the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. Professor Omolola Erinoye, let's put that together for her.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, the Registrar of Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, I would like to request that the inductees of today from Obafemi Awolowo University should please stand up. I have the head of Department of Nursing, Achievers University, with me, and we are also asking the inductees from Achievers Universities to join them. Only the inductees that the registrar will be inducting. Every registered nurse should please sit down. You have been inducted when you got your RN. I'd like to present the inductees of today to the Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, who will also be representing the Dean of College of Health Sciences in Achievers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I'm honored to present to the Registrar, Nursing and Midwifery Council, Dr. Farouk Umar the inductees of today from the Obafemi Awolowo University and Achiever University. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, the Dean, the Vice Chancellor, the other principal officers of the university, the provost. By the power conferred on me as provided by the Act of National Assembly Council of Nigeria, Section 6, 7, 8, and 9, I hereby accept all the inductees to be registered in our register as nurses. Thank you. Dear inductees from the Obafemi University and the Achiever University, that I have accepted you today and you have already been registered in our register. May I ask a question? Are you ready to take oath of office? I didn't hear. Are you ready? All right. Now, if you are ready before the Vice Chancellor, you now read after me. I'm sure you have your copy with you. You now raise up your hand and affirm that you read after I, a graduate of, solemnly pledge to provide competent and quality care to the sick and well individual, regardless of race, religion, and status in the above setting, in full knowledge of the obligation I'm undertaking. I will endeavor to alleviate suffering, promote health, prevent illness, and refrain from any action that is serious and mischievous and that might endanger life. I will respect at all times the dignity of patients, families, and communities under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me as a professional nurse. I will maintain my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and collaborate with all members of the healthcare team. I will abide by the National Assembly Council of Nigeria standard practice for nurses and midwives. I will be responsible and accountable at all times of my nursing action and decisions. I will do my utmost to abide by the code of ethics of nursing according to the National Assembly Council of Nigeria, and I will uphold the integrity of the profession as a professional nurse. I make these promises freely and offer my honor. So help me God. Amen. So I expect you to sign these documents that you have just read, and it will be affirmed by their head of department, then I also signed. That has now attested before the Vice Chancellor. You have taken the oath that you are committed to serve as a professional nurse. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for the Registrar of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Dr. Farouk Umar Abubakar. So the next thing is the affirmation of oaths by inductees. And that will be taken by the head of Department of Nursing Science, Professor Molola Iloye. You're welcome, ma'am.
May I request that all BNSC graduates of the Department of Nursing Science please stand up. There's a yellow form in your pack. You need to bring that out now. You are all registered nurses now by the induction just completed by the Registrar of Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. However, you are just coming in to be inducted into the Alumni Association of the Department of Nursing Science, the Alumni Association of the College of Health Sciences, and the Alumni Association of the Great Ife. So may I request you take your yellow form and you read after me. I hereby reaffirm my oath to the Florence Nightingale's pledge that I had taken. I also solemnly pledge my commitment to the growth of knowledge of nursing through active involvement in conduct and use of research for best client outcomes as a graduate nurse from Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, and from Achievers University, Owo. Say it. I will do all in my power to elevate the standard of practice of nursing at all times while working within the context of the definition of my functions as a graduate nurse. Within professional commitment, I will collaborate with other members of the health team in ensuring protection of clients' rights and dignity at all times. I pledge to function as a change agent by constantly evaluating the milieu in which I practice with the motive of bringing about positive change. So help me God. You will sign your name and put today's date, and you submit this to the Department of Nursing for the head of department and the provost of the college to sign. Thank you. As part of the ceremony, you don't just take oath with the words of mouth. We already put in front of us here, there's a cutlass there for those who believe in traditional deities. And I'm sure you know what the cutlass represents. When you take an oath with the cutlass in the traditional sense of it, it means that when you do contrary to that, whatever is meant to happen will happen. You also have a Bible, you have a Quran, and you have another one that is for the other groups who may not belong to the three knowns that we have. So as part of this ceremony, you're going to come one by one, starting from the person there. No disorganization. As part of the affirmation of this oath, you will touch the one. Don't make the mistake. If you touch two, you know what that means. And if you touch the three, you are on your own. So be sure of what you want to touch. You touch the one that you believe in, and everything that are in there will be part of your judgment in the course of your practice. And I'm sure you know what that means. So, may I request that the elders will come in front. The VC left briefly. Provost, the DVC admin, the registrar, representative of the CMD, director of CDL, the deans, the chair of alumni, the director of IPH, no, the librarian. I was not going to leave you in peace. The director of nursing, HOD achievers, representative of president of NAM, representative of president of UGOMSA, director of nursing, Ministry of Health, director of nursing OETAC, director of nursing education. Please, let's move. There's not going to be handshaking. We have COVID-19. So you touch, you just bow as you go. Just bow. We have 280 graduates plus 10 people from Achievers. Take a bow as you go. Take a bow as you go. Take a bow as you go. You are lucky to have elders like this to take you in. Take a bow as you go. Take a bow as you go. Touch whatever you believe in. Don't touch it. When we are all seated, may I request that all the inducted alumni of Obafemi Awolowo University College of Health Sciences and Department of Nursing Science Alumni Association, check in through your pack. There is something there. There is an emblem, a lapel pin that must always be on your chest. Anywhere you go. The college is still going to do something special for you. But when you pick a pin and it's on your chest, that says something. You have been groomed to be a reference point for nurses anywhere in the world. Please take that pin and pin to the left-hand side of your chest. That's done. You are welcome to the alumni associations. I'm sure the presidents of the associations will still welcome you formally. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. And inductees, you are welcome to the profession. Long live the profession and long live your contributions to the profession at large. It's time to have a short welcome speech from our leaders. First, on the president, represented by me.
To live out your role with integrity, intelligence, caring, and courage. You embody leadership, excellence, and scholarship in the profession. May I equally tell us that I'm also an alumnus of this great institution. And going through this pamphlet, I discovered that 3 of our graduates came out with first class. Please celebrate yourself where you're here. Now, we also celebrate you with token that will be sent to the department. Nurses are the backbone of healthcare system in Nigeria, and we are everywhere because we care. We are there for people of all ages all over the world. We educate mothers, immunize infants, screen children in schools, counsel adolescents on healthy lifestyle, improve quality of life for the elderly, and comfort the dying. Our role is beyond what you can comprehend. Where do we work? We work in hospitals, schools, prisons, clinics, refugee camps, and NGOs, to mention but a few. We are there in times of peace and in times of conflict and war. Today, the cornerstones for our healthcare rest on our values as nurses, on our vision, on our understanding. So therefore, we have a responsibility to the family, to our society, and to the nation at large to protect our profession. However, too often these days, nurses go home frustrated because we cannot achieve to the full extent of our capabilities, could not give our best to everyone, did the best we could under unfavorable circumstances. Quackery is there, poor and misrepresentation of nursing in movies, and all which impact negatively on our image. Why? The answer are the same everywhere, even beyond Nigeria. And it is the reason why we experience massive brain drain as we have today. Colleagues, in some part of Africa, we tell you they do their best in delivering newborns using plastic shopping bags, nylon bags, to take delivery. and to protect themselves from HIV/AIDS. Colleagues in Central and Eastern Europe go home feeling that they did their best without drug, without sterile needles, with little basic equipment. Friends in some Caribbean will say they did their best given there was only 1 nurse to 50 patients. All these impact negatively on nursing profession. And given these current realities, you will go into the world to practice. You have been taught the ideal, but in reality, there are inadequacies. Regardless of these inadequacies, I want to charge us to be committed and to be great ambassador of ourselves, of this citadel of learning, and a great ambassador to nursing profession. In conclusion, as I end this remark today, I want you to know that NAM is our professional association saddled with the responsibility of lobbying and negotiating with government nationwide. Internship and proper placement of graduate nurses have been actualized through the combined effort of NMCN. And on this note, I want to appreciate the Registrar and Nursing and Midwifery Council, combined effort of the NMCN, NAM, and other stakeholders. So I look forward to seeing many of you taking up leadership roles in NAM, nursing profession, because our future lies with you. I say thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Please put your hands together as I also welcome to the podium the President of University Graduate of Nursing Science Association, Mr. Kweyemi Ojo, for his welcome address. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Kindly, since I've been here, people have been standing on existing protocol. And my leader has been standing, it will not be proper for me to also be standing with them. I will kindly say, please, allow me to sit on existing protocol. I will kindly appreciate some special people among us. The principal officers of the university who has made this occasion possible. Then the Registrar, Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, is a man who has been at the center of everything at Nursing and Midwifery Council, a transformational leader, a leader with a difference, an architect for positive changes in nursing, a visionary leader with a big heart, a maestro of a groundbreaking initiative in nursing. Accommodating to all are young and very considerable to all. I welcome you. I also thank you for what you have been doing to nursing in Nigeria. I will pray that God will continue to help you. I will also appreciate the presence of our DNS, which is Olaogun. She has also always been at the induction ceremony in Osun State, contributing our own quota, and wherever we see her, we always happy because we have a caring mother around us. I will also appreciate the Professor Irioye, an uncommon initiator, a transformer, excellent leader with a difference, somebody who you could give any task and go and rest, believing that everything will be done and perfectly it will be done. We thank you, our mother. May God continue to help you. I will also specially thank my lecturer, people who trained me, my leader, Professor Tijani. He's a mentor. He's a man that doesn't believe in impossibility. He's a man who looks at difficult challenges, crack it, simplify it, and make it easy for others to follow. I thank you. May God continue to help you wherever you are. And our mother, Mrs. Amire, she has been our mother in the association in Osun State. She's a leader who has sacrificed a lot for graduate nurses in Osun State. and we continue to appreciate her. Thank you for coming, ma. I will also appreciate the efforts of our Mother Association, NAM, for their immense contribution, and also my brother that's come to represent the NAM presidents. May God continue to help you. We are to our colleagues and to the inductees. I'm saying great nurses. Well, if it's somebody that just passed JAMB, I would say that is enough. But somebody who has passed through the fire of nursing, has turned to gold, and ready to take the world by surprise, I am saying great, great, great nurses. Thank you very much, because I expect more from you. I will only give you the enlistment message because of our time here, and I'll be performing 2 roles. The enlistment message will be given to you, and also the award from the association. And you are all entitled to the association file, customer association file, and some other important documents in which you are going to get from your department. So, dear colleagues, as you are joining this prestigious profession of nursing today, to continue the perpetuation of selfless professional care to humanity as practiced by our dear mother, Florence Nightingale, I am deeply honored to be here for your enlistment into the University Graduate of Nursing Association, because as a professional association of all nurses with a minimum qualification of first degree in nursing, ensures that the qualificative education you acquired in the university is translated into qualitative care for mankind by continuing to enlarge the scope of your clinical skills, research capabilities, and critical reasoning, as well as keeping you abreast with the latest evidence-based trend and international best practices. Henceforth, you shall be part of our monthly peer-reviewed scientific sessions, where live clinical scenarios are reported and practically reviewed for capacity building, clinical audits, and uplift of professionalism in our annual National and Professional Conference and Scientific Updates, which shall come up in Abakaliki this year. You shall also continually join other graduate nurses across the length and breadth of the country to take an audit of our professional growth and development and steer our collective aspiration for a better profession that is impressive, responsive to dynamism of health and healthcare in order to consolidate and improve on the role of nursing profession providing the frontline care. May I, at this point, implore you to utilize the endless opportunities and specialties that nursing profession presents as you aspire to excel in your nursing career, such as, and among others, include pediatric nursing, anesthetic nursing, ophthalmic nursing, pediatric nursing, orthopedic nursing, intensive care nursing, cardiothoracic nursing, bones and plastic nursing, ENT nursing, dental care nursing, accident and emergency nursing, oncology nursing. On this note, I hereby, on behalf of and in the name of God, I formally enlist you as a bona fide registered member for the association as you live here for anywhere on earth in pursuit of your continuation of this, your chosen career. We enjoy you to not only sing, but also live our slogan, make a positive change, goes out, make a positive change. So the award, because we are in Ife, and we know Ife is always a special university, and for the first time, we'll be giving out our awards in 3 different categories. Okay. On this note, please, I will be postponing it for a while till we get to the award presentation in the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Okwemi Ojo. Please, I want you to also join me to welcome the great Ife Alumni Association President, Professor Adelani Tijani, for his speech.
Thank you. Our protocol duly observed. The Registrar and the principals of the university, you're welcome. Yeah, my job is very simple. My job is to welcome you to the Obafemi Awolowo University Alumni Association. Obafemi Awolowo University Nursing Alumni Association. I'm sure you'll be wondering why this. I think I told you a brief of it yesterday when you're having the leadership lecture. Briefly, I won't waste time. I just want to know that Alumni Association is very important, very germane in the development of an institution of this standard. We all know that federal government in Nigeria, education is the responsibility of federal government at all levels. But we now know, even without being told, we have seen it, the federal government alone cannot shoulder the responsibility. That is why it is very important for alma mater to contribute to the progress of the place that made them. And when you want to do that, we have a union, we have an association called IFE, Alumni Association generally. And of course, we have that of the college. And we have that of nursing department. Without missing word, let me tell you that IFE Nursing Alumni Association is a subset of the College of Health Sciences Alumni Association. And of course, thank you. And of course, College of Health Sciences Alumni Association is a subset of the OAU Alumni Association generally. As I stand before you, I'm the global president of the IFE Nursing Alumni Association. And I've told you, thank you. And I've told you yesterday that you need to contribute your quota. When you contribute, we have some token that we pay annually. And not only that, whenever some of our colleagues have been donating to us, whenever we need their assistance. For instance, we all know that there are 2 buildings that the university is embarking upon. One, for the Department of Nursing. One is almost completed by the university, that one. But the second one is a project of the department itself. Can we show the second one, please? Whoever is showing it. You can see that. It is already at what those people in building call it DPC level. That is now need roofing. And of course, we need a lot of money. Before I get to that level, it's the department that should have its responsibility itself. But we, as alumni, we made some little contribution towards it at some interval. Let me tell you that one of our colleagues, that we happen to be, we were in school at the same time. I think I was just a 2-year senior to that guy. And I just called him. He's working in the US. And I told him about this problem. He said, don't worry. I won't only pay annual due. I will be paying as time dues. But for now, I will contribute 1 million this year. So he gave us 500,000 twice, making ₦1 million last year towards that particular building. So this kind of spirits, I want you people to emulate. Not only the token, how much our token is just 5,000. Later on, we change it to 10,000 just about 2 months ago. So you can see, if you come 10,000, that is very token. The minimum we require from you is that one. But we want more if you can give us, please. And I want you to know that any amount of money you put into our pocket is not, we have a standard accounting system that nobody can take any money away. And of course, we want to know that money you are contributing, no matter how little, it is a kind of a passport for you to call on us anytime you need anything from your alma mater, and we'll always be there for you. And yesterday, I give you a form to fill. It is that particular form. I handed over to the department. It's in your pack. They give each and every one of you. You will see it, this one. Please, that particular form is a membership application and oaths, because we usually formalize it like this. I want to seek the indulgence of the principal's officer. Let me kindly read this oath to them in a few minutes. Can you please, do you have a copy? Take it out. Please stand up and remain standing for just a few minutes. You see that? Add your WhatsApp number there. We want your WhatsApp number. Very important. Because we know, later you leave this place, we don't know when we are to see you again. But we're able to contact you through this WhatsApp number. And add your email address there. Your functional email address and the functional WhatsApp number. So you read after me. You insert your name. It's a fresh graduate of the Department of Nursing Science of Affirmation University, Ile-Ife, Nigeria. I graduated in that session. What session? Put the session there. I inducted on 24th May 2022. I willingly desire to be a full member of the Affirmation University Nursing Alumni Association. Having graduated from the university as a graduate nurse, I solemnly pledge before God and in the presence of this assembly to be loyal to the cause of the OAU Nursing Alumni Association. I shall support at all time all the developmental projects the Alumni Association embarks upon from time to time towards the upliftment of the Department of Nursing Science and the university as a whole. I will abstain from whatever is shameful or mischievous to the progress of the Department of Nursing Science, the college, and the Affirmation University Life as a whole. I will do all in my power to support other OAU alumni bodies working for the progress of the Affirmation University Ile-Ife. May God help me. Amen. And before you sit down, you look at it, you will write your name in ink again. Then sign and date. Then witness. The witness can be your friends. You can change among yourself. Witness, that person will write his own name, signature, and date. And then that particular form, you submit it to Dr. Oyedina, who will collect it for us, give it to us. We will write approve or not approve. And then definitely you are all approved because you are all graduates. And then the secretary will sign, and I will sign too. And I remind you yesterday, when I told you about the alumni, I'm happy that some of you, we saw the alert from some of you yesterday. Those that have not done it, please do your own. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, the President, Ife Nursing Alumni Association. We have the Chairperson, College of Health Sciences Alumni Relations Committee, in person of Dr. Boladale Mapai here with us. So I want to welcome her to the podium to welcome you officially to the college alumni.
Thank you very much. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Itope Ogunbodede, ably represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Admin, Professor Daramola. Please allow me to stand on existing protocols. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and our very emotionally intelligent graduates. It is on behalf of the College Alumni Relations Office that I am here today, and I am humbled and grateful to be part of this auspicious occasion when we come together to celebrate the outcome of many years of intellectual labor by our students, staff, and other stakeholders culminating in this induction ceremony today. I salute you, the inductees, for an excellent job which has enabled you to earn your place in history. I also congratulate the parents and guardians, a journey that started many years ago, ends today with great joy and pageantry, as it should, because you have worked hard to get here. A huge thanks to the proud families. There will be no us without you. As you all stand on this great day, staring at the horizon, excited, afraid, anxious, know that you are never alone. You are joining over 5,000 alumni who have made this journey before you. You are great torch bearers, and you are College of Health Sciences alumni all over the world. This college is the foundation. It has given you wings to fly. And we, from the College Alumni Relations Office, we are ready to journey with you throughout your career by providing opportunities for mentorship, networking within and across class sets and locations, facilitating internship placements, references, and so on. The Alumni Office is willing and able to support you as you climb the ladder of success, and we wait eagerly to celebrate you when you come back to us as distinguished Grillo alumni lecturers. As you maneuver your way through life's twists and turns, you will be faced with many challenges, choices, highs and lows. Please remember that no matter where life takes you, you will always be a part of the great IFE, College of Health Sciences Association for Life. I would also like to implore you to look back on your stay in the institution with fondness and remember how other alumni before you invested to make things better for you. Therefore, as we call on you, please remember to contribute to the greatness of IFE, College of Health Sciences, by giving your time, your talents, and resources. Finally, as you now step out into this new phase of life, may the Almighty God grant you strength and wisdom to use the skills you have acquired wisely to make yourself better and impact the lives of many others positively. Let me ask all the graduates to please rise up on their feet now. You have been given a pin of the Obafemi Awolowo University College of Health Sciences. It was handed over to you just before you came into the hall. I will now like you to bring out that pin. And before we do that, let me, on behalf to represent the class, I would like to call out 3 of your fellow students who have distinguished themselves. In the College of Health Sciences, we like to celebrate excellence. So please let me ask the following students who have graduated with a pass with distinction to join me here on stage. Please welcome with me Agumbiade Sunday Samson with a rousing round of applause. This will continue to happen, I tell you, it's not new. Please welcome with me Alarakon Oluwatosin Feyishara. Please give her a rousing round of applause. Thank you very much. Is Olajide Opeyemi Grace in the hall? Please welcome her. Please join me here. Thank you very much. I am going to ask our distinguished money lender, Dr. Ayamolowo, and his co-MC to please come and assist us to officially decorate these 2 distinguished students. Please, here you are. You can do it. Please, while we do that on stage, this is decorative. I will ask all of you to help one another in decorating yourselves with the pins that you have been given. Please help one another. It's part of what we promote in the College of Health Sciences. You are a class set. Some will rise really fast. Some will be slower in catching up. We are to help one another because together, everyone achieves more. We're a team, we're working together for our own success. So please, let's help one another out. Please, come, let's take a picture with them. Yes. Thank you very much. Congratulations once again. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. I hope that we have finished decorating ourselves. Well decorated. Thank you so much. And so, it is with great joy that I welcome you all to the College of Health Sciences Alumni Body. Congratulations again. God bless us, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, our dear chairperson. It is time for appreciation and presentation of awards by the department. We have 3 different awards, and the first one is for the first class graduates that will be presented by the head of the department, Professor Molola Irioye. Then the second award will be to our registrar, the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, that will be presented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor O.M.A. Daramola. And the third award will be for the Ngosa, that will be presented by Mr. Koyemi Ojo. So, Professor Molola Irioye. Thank you.
Thank you so much. In our program, you see we have appreciations and presentation of awards. The appreciations are there for a purpose. And I must say I'm very excited when I look here and I see that the place is full. The department had mandated me to give special appreciations to the Vice Chancellor. We started on a very rough note, like he had said. But today we want to thank God that we have not only fully recovered our accreditation by the National Universities Commission full, but we have also received our full accreditation by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. We were at a very bad stage, at a point when we were not allowed to admit. And I'm sure for people that know what it takes to get a program accredited, to rise from the point of disaccreditation to a point of accreditation, and not only accreditation, but you also have increase in the number of quota that you are given by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, you must know that the university management has done a lot to take us there. And that's why the department had mandated me to give these appreciations to the Vice Chancellor, Professor Itokwe Ogunbodede. Incidentally, we didn't even know that his mother was a nurse. But he did everything, and I mean everything, to make sure that we got out of the crisis, but that we are also on a path of excellent growth. And like he said, we are going to be working earnestly to become a faculty of nursing very shortly. So, the DVC admin, I'm giving this appreciation on behalf of the Department of Nursing Science, the College of Health Sciences, that we do appreciate the university. You will see a building that is out there that is being shown. In a short while, we're going to move to that building. It has never been so good for the Department of Nursing. Even when we started the distance learning program and the department was making some money for the university, we were still in their needs. No classrooms, laboratory is not adequate. But we want to thank the management. Please convey our appreciation very deeply. I will have started from my department because that is where the work gets done. But people always say that you must recognize people from the very high level. But I think I will still go to my department. If I don't have a department that is forthright, that is hardworking, we will not be here. For Department of Nursing, when all departments are sleeping, the Department of Nursing is awake and we're working. Because we know that our graduates are not only university graduates, they have professional obligations, they have national qualifying exams to do. And that's why when every other teacher is on strike, the staff of Department of Nursing must always make sure that the professional expectations of our students are not met. I am very grateful to all the staff of Department of Nursing for taking us this far. And I hope the graduates will do appreciate this. I want to go to the faculty, to the college, and to the Chairman Committee of Deans. The Dean of the faculty, nobody is asleep when it comes to nursing because result must be approved, this must be validated, this must be done this. The Dean of Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, my colleague said I should appreciate you. Thank you. The other deans that are always part of taking result at the college, and you know what? The members of the college are very passionate about nursing. Whether you are doing online, you are doing virtual, you are doing face-to-face, they will always come. My department sent me to appreciate you. Thank you so much. The Chairman Committee of Deans, we're lucky this time around. I'm not sure this will have happened if we do not have the Chairman Committee of Deans that is part of us, that have an understanding that there's a difference between professional obligations and university obligations. Chairman Committee of Deans, my department says I should appreciate you. Thank you. Our provost, like he said, we have a way of knocking during the night, in the morning. I'm the only person that knows the secret door to his office. We can't appreciate you enough. We want to thank you. Director Center of Distance Learning, I am not doing votes of thanks yet. This is special appreciation of those people that are in every way taking us this far. The Director of Center for Distance Learning, you will see a building that is at the lintel level. We crashed. And like the VC said, we had to go to Moro to go and look at what model can we quickly rush to get that accreditation back. And the drawing of that building that you are seeing there was drawn in the VC's vehicle with his hand asking, what is more important, classroom, offices. So we didn't just get here. And we felt that as a department, we must show our appreciation. So we do appreciate everybody that had made this happen. God will bless you and take you to higher grants. But we are not there yet. We are not there yet. We still have another building that is supposed to be giving us classrooms, laboratories. And if we're going to get to that faculty that we are aspiring for, we are appealing to our parents that are here. We know we have parents that are very rich, but our parents seldom come to our aid. We appreciate what you do with your words, but we still need to do much more. We're looking for people to build for us. You can name buildings after yourself, after your mothers, for us to be able to get out of the blues where we are as an educational institution. The Lord will bless you as we respond to our needs. We have two types of awards. One that we're giving to the Registrar of Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. I'm sure he's not expecting it. But I think I will want everybody to please help me give a round of applause to this Registrar. Dr. Abubakar, may I ask you to please stand up? When he came yesterday in Abeti Aja, we didn't recognize him. And I must say that we've been having registrars, but this one is quite unique. He has not only changed the face of nursing in Nigeria, he has also radicalized progress. We nicknamed him the Digital Registrar. Everything in Nursing Council had been digitalized. We can stay in our offices and get things done without stress. Just last week, he came to Ibadan to come and inaugurate the Southwest office of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. In the past, we always have to go to Abuja for everything. And that he has done in almost all the zones. I'm sorry that I'm standing you up. But I think people should look at you very well so that they recognize you everywhere. We have an award that I'm going to ask the DVC admin to give to our registrar. The Award of Excellence and Innovation in Leadership.
I want to stand here on behalf of the Vice Chancellor to really thank you for your success and what you have done within the short time.
However, out of the best, you still have the best. So to our fourth class graduates, we also want to give you something to showcase you as first class candidates. And the first class candidate from MIFE. You know what that means. So the department has this award of distinction to the 3 first class candidates in this set. Agubi Ade is already out of Nigeria, but he must be watching us because this induction is streamed live. So people outside are watching what we're doing. So we want to congratulate Agubi Ade for being one of the 3 first-class candidates in this set. The second person is Alara Oluwatosin Feishara. This is one of the distance learning students. When we started the distance learning program in Ife, people were saying all kinds of things. But we told them that when we want to do anything in Ife, we make sure that we do quality. It's the same teachers that teach our regular students that teach our ODL students. It's the same practicals, same exams and everything that they do. So we do not discriminate in our award. So I'm happy to ask the Provost of College of Health Sciences to please present this award. May I request the Director of Center for Distance Learning to join the Provost as he presents this award.
On behalf of the Department of Nursing Science, College of Health Sciences, Obafemi Awolowo University, we are delighted to present this award of distinction as a first-class candidate for the 2020 academic session to Alarapon Oluwatosin Feyishara. On behalf of the Nigerian Association of Nurses and Midwives, National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, they're also making this presentation of cash award to Alarapon. Congratulations.
Thank you. May I request the Chairman Committee of Deans to please join to present the next award. This is our Chairman Committee of Deans. Please give him a round of applause. I have asked our Dean to join them because they are always the ones that are signing and signing and signing and checking and checking. So I want to call Olajide Okpeyemi Grace. Again, this is one of our distance learning. Oh, this is a regular student. Thank you. This is a first class from among our regular students. Olajide Okpeyemi Grace.
It is indeed a great honor to present this award to you on behalf of the Department of Nursing Science in the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, College of Health Sciences, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Nigeria. This is an award of distinction as a first-class candidate for the 2019-2020 session. Being presented to you, Olajide Okpeyemi Grace, at this induction ceremony held today, 24th May 2020. Congratulations. Also from the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, NAM Osun State Council, they are presenting this monetary award to you. Congratulations.
Now I want to invite universities
will be giving people, with our. Well, for us in the association, we believe in leadership. Anywhere that is growing faster is great. And that is why we will be starting with the Leadership Award. In their class, to share their time, changes, and that is why I will be presenting an award that is sponsored for the nurse Angelina Justina. She was a nurse who died during the Ebola crisis. The federal government has yet to give her, to recognize her properly. But the association is giving an award in her name. And that's why I'm calling on Nurse Moshikeji Blessing Michael. That's the president of NONSA. And I will kindly call on our digital, because he's a man of leadership. He's a man that believes in leader. Please kindly help us in giving out this award.
Graduate Nurses Association of Nigeria, JNAM. This Organza Certificate of Outstanding Performance in Leadership. That received the Organza sponsored nursing science, Faculty of Basic Medical Science, College of Health Sciences of Awolowo University, OAU LFA, Osun State, on this day, Tuesday, May 24, 2022. Congratulations.
Thank you. We will be going into, we'll be giving
of graduates of Department of Nursing Science, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, College of Health Sciences, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Osun State, on this day, Tuesday, May 24, 2022. Congratulations.
the next one is outstanding performance in academics. And I will kindly call on Professor Tijani to kindly please join us in giving this award. There are theories in this category, those who are first class. I'll be calling on Nurse Olajide Okoyemi Grace to come forward to receive the award.
Yeah, on behalf of Gonsa, I am to present this award to you. Congratulations.
Because they are in three categories. So we are also calling on Nurse Alaragbon Oluwatosin Fishara.
This is for you on behalf of Gonsa. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. The other people that are not around, they are going to collect their certificate from the department whenever they come. Or if they have a representative, you can reach the department to get it. I'm also congratulating all the inductees because you are all winners. And I will challenge you to strive hard, go high, target the moon. Even if you finally miss it, make sure you end up within the stars. Thank you.
Thank you. In our usual practice, on a day like this, there is a way we celebrate and rejoice with the graduates. So we have the college band play a solemn music for the inductees, while the class valedictorian gets ready. Immediately after the college band presentation, we are going to have the class valedictorian Rotimi Daniel Osheyemi. Please get prepared. College band, please.
The music is funny, stand up and dance. Appreciate me. Now when I day alive, and I think it's good, with the faith and from above, liberates me. Now when I day alive, now when I day alive, let me say when I think it's good, with the faith and from above, nothing. Talking sleep, talk rooms, some days and grace. Now when I day alive, let me say when I leave this school, let me feel come from my back. So me say celebrate. Now when I day alive, appreciate me. Now when I day alive, let me say when I leave this school. Josh, Stella, Optics, Bart, Rumi, Patience, Faith, Dami. So me say celebrate me. Now when I get alive, appreciate me. Now when I get alive, so when I leave this school, you can have it come from above. Everybody's bound to win now. Yeah. If only you just believe it. Yeah. Close your eyes and come and see now. Yeah. Don't you worry about the thing now. Because if you can get it if you want. If you try, you can be just what you want. If you walk out, you can climb the mountain top. Cause nothing What your eyes have seen, money, to do it. Hey, don't let them tell you you cannot. I know what I'll be just so you know. Just keep on pushing.
Of the College of Health Sciences, and some of them are nurses, medical students, so clap for them once again. Thank you very much. You are all dynamic people, and I'm sure you also have reception after this, where we'll continue to buga. Okay, so it's time now to have the class valedictorian, Rotimi Daniel Oseyemi. Keep clapping for him.
Allow me to stand on the existing protocol. Recognize the presence of the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, the NMC and Registrar, the Librarian, the Dean Clinicals, the Dean BMS, Dean Dentistry, our dear HOD, the lecturer, the non-teaching staff, parents, guardians, and my fellow students. Good day, everyone. It's with great privilege and honor that I stand before you to address everyone this afternoon. I mean, wow. The journey here started 6 to 9 years ago. Yes, because the least persons would have spent maybe 6 years. And we have people that have been here since maybe 2011, 2013, 2016, 2015, 2014. Surprisingly, it looks like yesterday. And looking back, I must say it's been awesome so far. Guys, the day we've always looked forward to from the first day that dad and mom came to drop you at Angola car park is here. And I remember the days that we had to go to 1,000 seaters, choked, for CHM 101 as early as 6 a.m. Everywhere is packed full. Days we had to go to White House for practicals, to perceive chemicals. And days you have to turn frogs, toads to your pals so they can lay themselves. And for you to cut them into pieces so you can move on. I mean, this you write test and exam with prayers at sports centers, calling your fellowship bosses to please pray for you. I mean, we bless God. Then to 200 level, when everyone was praying not to repeat the year, every course seemed new and strange. So much classes to attend, notes to read, materials to buy, practicals to attend, especially the anatomy. Where my classmates, one of them had asthmatic attack, and they had to bring her out from the cadaver room. I mean, it wasn't a funny experience. So much stress that I personally slept in Ezekiah of Oluwasomi, the library, and they opened the door the second day. It wasn't a funny one though. Then general class tachycardia when we were expecting our results. Yeah. But eventually, we thank God. Fortunately, 80% of us passed the 200 level. Then 300 level came with 2 challenges where we had to go for posting and then we have to focus on our academics as well. But we thank God. It went well. I think about 98% of us passed part 3. Then to 400 level. 400 level fed us. Fed us with more stress works than we could chew. We had postings, more stress work than we could chew, postings to go for, class works to deal with, council preparation, and the almighty pre-council. Among others, the year was filled with so much uncertainties. Billings. I think those were the years that we called our parents from home that, Ma, I want 100K today. Tomorrow I want 50K. And on next week again, you are calling them for another money. Yes. And I mean, on several occasions, I've had to use my shoulder as a crying tabletop. For many of females, they are very emotional. So they cry a lot. Because when they are faced with challenges, they may not be able to hold it. Thanks to the guys in the class. Yeah. And part 4, 99% of the class passed to the next level. 500 level came, and we're all glad that it was FIB. I think we finished our part 4 exam December 16, 2019, only for us to resume 2020, and then COVID came. Yeah, we had to go home. For a whole year, we're at home, delayed, and then we resumed, I think, March 2021. And March 2021, today, this is May 2020. We are inducted. Thank God. So we had so much to pay for in part 5. Talk of outside posting, specialty exams, some wrote 2 exams with tears in their eyes. They wanted to have the RM, RPHN, RA everything, So many books to read, but with joy, I can finally say that it has come to an end. We still can't forget our final year mental health exam. I mean, we are recovering anyways. And I can boldly say that we came, we saw, and we conquered. We would be ingrate if we fail to acknowledge the effort of our parents who have supported our dreams since primary school till now. Thank you so much. We are grateful. We'll be ungrateful if we fail to appreciate our lecturers. You are not clapping and I don't like it. I mean, they took their time to train us to who we are today. We have here lecturers who have had back pain, neck pain, from reading our projects, from marking our scripts. I mean, It's not easy. And then look at what the federal government is doing to them again. It's not palatable as well. So we are really emotional right now as we appreciate your effort. Look at the nurses you have produced. Special appreciation to our HOD. Our HOD, Professor Omolola Irioye. You know, when I mentioned their name, please remove that cap and just. Thank you. I will call her name again. Professor Omolola Irioye, who took a dear time to discipline us to become the best of what we want to be, or what we are supposed to be. Ma, we love you and we will never disappoint you, ma. Also, our dear part advisor, Mrs. Ogini Monisola, who sacrificed a lot and spoke on our behalf on many occasions. We love you, ma. And to our mommy, Dr. Olagunju, I'll call her our lover. She made sure we kept the hope light on. Mommy, look at the children you have built today. I'm sure you are glad to see us here. I would also like to appreciate Dr. Afolabi and Dr. Amolo from the MCH clan. They made midwifery soft like biscuit bone. I mean, look at our midwifery results now, council. Look at distinction now. Look at pass credit. It was awesome. And to our one and only Dr. Mrs. Omowumi Salau. She was our clinical instructor from year 3 to 5. She took her time to teach, love, pray, and discipline us. We can't forget the running around during the council exam. She did a lot for us. We pray that wherever you are, Mrs. Salau, we pray God bless you and bless all your seats in the name of Jesus. We appreciate you, Dr. Komolafe. I mean, maybe you would have seen many of us with dreads and a lot of things that are not professional today, but she took her time to take that from many of us. Thank you so much, Dr. Komolafe. Our Professor Olaogun, thank you so much. We are grateful, ma. Thank you for teaching us. I can remember what she taught us in MCH. Wonderful, we can't forget. So, there is somebody I want to mention again. She gave us the orientation when we resumed in part 1. And when we finished part 5, she gave us another blasting orientation, a person of Dr. Ogunfowokon. I don't know if you can still remember. And to our dear mommy as well, who helped us develop our interest in occupational health. That's my own supervisor, Dr. Firemi. Please put your hands together for her. Dr. Olajubu, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Yediron from MedSurg, we really appreciate you. Thank you. I mean, today we can take NCLEX now and we'll pass. He dealt with us with FON, like you will handle NCLEX from part 2. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Fama Kinwa, thank you. Abidemi, tell your mates that they cannot write this council if they did not do their project well. Thank you so much. Dr. Ogunlade, mental health. Thank you so much. Dr. Mrs. Ogunlade, please put your hands together for her. Our clinical instructor, thank you very much. Dr. Mrs. Ayamolo, thank you very much. We are very grateful. God bless you. Thank you very much. And our dear daddy, you are not clapping. Our daddy, Dr. Ayodiran. I mean, he took the daddy figure for us. He taught us like he was teaching people in primary school. And I know we are product of what he has taught. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Farombi, thank you so much. MedSurg, Neuro. It was awesome. Thank you very much. You all took your time to mentor us. Oh, sorry, I didn't remember. Let me appreciate our non-teaching staff as well. Mrs. Olonode, Mr. Lokiri, Mr. Olonode, sorry, just remind me. Sorry. Mr. Lodude, then Brother Tokpe, who drove us from Ife here to several locations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You all took your time to mentor, teach, and impact us into who we are today. We are grateful and glad you did. Thank you, our teachers. Thank you so much. We also appreciate the school authority for giving us the privilege to pass through this setting. It is a live experience and we do not take it for granted. To my classmates, guys, it's been a long way coming, and at this point, I will say, the pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. I know it is hard to agree with, but we all may not see again, but please, wherever you are, let the love and connection continue. Let us help one another in places of opportunities. Remember the department that built this future of yours. Look back, support, and reward them. Uphold the standard of practice which you've been trained with. Progress academically, in practice and in words. Do good to people you meet. Remember Dr. Ayodiro, Mrs. Salau, Dr. Olagunju, and our dear Professor Irioye, among others. An iconic nurse, focused, impactful, bold, straightforward, diligent, and worth emulating in all form. Then remember OAU. Be the greatest in whatever you do. At this point, I would like us to, during the course of the whole programs, we lost 2 of our students. One of 4 Ellen to, I think, surgery complication, and Sadiq Fumilayo to accident. Please, a minute silence for them. May their gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Dear nurses, long live Iconicos class. Long live Department of Nursing Science. Long live Obafemi Awolowo University. It is with great pleasure, please rise to your feet. It is with great pleasure that we bow. Very much.
Daniel, say on behalf of the class, we rejoice with you. And also, sincerely, we really appreciate everyone that is still here with us present, because I can see that the hall is still full. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for standing. Thank you for outro. It's time for the vote of thanks and announcement. This will be done by our able head of the department, Professor Omolola Iroye.
Thank you. The job is, first of all, I want to acknowledge the God Almighty, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the one that speaks and gets things. Up till this morning, we were still saying, God, you promise you are not going to let us down. So, for making today reality. We want to thank our Vice Chancellor, who had given all it takes to keep us and to walk us through this. We want to thank the DVCs, DVC Academics. We want to thank the Registrar, who we always call on when we need staff, technical staff. We want to thank the librarian. We want to thank the bursar. We want to thank all the management staff that made our life to work till this very moment. Our provost, we can never thank you enough for making sure that we are able to get this done. The CMAC for training our students. the deputy provost, who is always acting when the provost is not around, our able dean that we always call during the night to come and sign things for us, and the vice dean, dean of clinicals, dean of dentistry, director of Institute of Public Health that always have to sign the ethical clearance of our students before they can conduct their exams. We are rounding up. Please sit down. Don't go out yet. We have not completed. I want to acknowledge the director of Center for Distance Learning and all the staff of Center for Distance Learning for walking us through and walking our students through. God bless you. To Professor Kike Lomo, the chairman of the induction committee, who put us together to thank you. The college provost, the college bossa, Mr. Alila Dewa, all faculty staff, the college staff who are here despite everything. We want to acknowledge you. Thank you so much. God bless you. I want to especially thank our registrar, our digital registrar. You'll always be there. As you have made us proud, God will always lift you. Anything you so desire, God will give to you on a platter of gold. Thank you. God bless you. All academic staff at the college level, at the faculty level, at the departmental level, we say thank you. To our parents, to all our parents, we cannot thank you enough. Nursing is expensive. We know. But when your wards graduate, they do not only have one degree, they have multiple things. They have BNSC, they have RN. Tell me now. And everything. We want to acknowledge you. Thank you so much for all your support, and thank you for coming here. For all the nursing leaders, I can't forget you, because if you were not there to train our students, obviously we won't be here. Our students did not only have Bachelor of Nursing Science degree. Before our induction, our students always have this special leadership training that the college always organize, that they must attend before they come for induction. I want to appreciate the college induction committee who made the training to happen yesterday. Dr. Ijadola, God bless you, and the team. Dr. Makwayi, Mrs. Ogini, God bless you. Thank you so much for making it happen. We expect the inductees to return the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria's gown and cap, because it was sent from Abuja. It has to be returned. You have just 1 hour to take all your photographs, to return the gown. You still need to collect all your materials for your internship. You have your certificates of induction. If you do not have that, you cannot go for anywhere. So, and as you return your gown, you will collect your certificate of induction from council, certificate of induction from the department, and all the documents you are going to be using during your internship. So please make sure that in the next 1 hour, you return everything. Now I want to beg all of us that while the procession here will be going out and the graduates, that we should please honor them. Today is their day, and let them get out before we all start trooping out. Thank you for coming. God bless you and keep you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for the head of Department of Nursing Science, Professor Omolola Irinoye. We are gradually coming to the end of the program. We are going to take the final bows now, and that will be conducted by the Provost of the College of Health Sciences, our own dear Provost.
Thank you very much. Please let me also plead with us, the audience, to please sit where we are We are at the very final activity for the induction ceremony. Please, it's a very solemn thing we are going to be doing now. Can I please plead that we please remain seated. Let every movement stop, please. Please, we are pleading with you. Please sit. Please sit. It won't take 2 minutes. As we take the final bows, I want to ask the, no longer inductees now, the newly inducted nurses to please rise. You are going to be taking 3 bows. First, to the university, represented by the Vice Chancellor who is here seated. He will sit while you will then bow. Next, you will take that to your teachers and the college. And then the last bow will be to your parents. So for the first, please just face the direction of the Vice Chancellor and then take a bow at the count of 2. 1, 2. Please remove your cap and take a bow. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, it's accepted. Please, can you straighten up? The second bow, just look again in this direction where your teachers are seated, your professors, your head of department, deans, and at the count of 2, you take a bow. 1, 2. Can straighten up. Let's give them a round of applause. And then the last bow will be to your parents. So if you know where your parents seated, just look in that direction. Front, back, side, anywhere. If you don't know where your parent is seated, just look in any direction. Okay, again, at the count of 2, you will take that bow. 1, 2. Parents, can they straighten up? Okay, you can straighten. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations. We're now going to proceed straight to the recession. While the graduates remain standing, please let's be seated wherever we are. Don't let's move until the graduates have moved out. So we start with the Vice Chancellor's procession, and then we follow in that order.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll take the national anthem in reverse order as the procession is going on. So we take reverse order.
We are called to serve humanity, endowed with the art and science of caring. We are built on integrity and discipline that transcends through every generation. Immaculate and amicable, we are the source of hope to ailing ones, and the foundation for building a healthy world. Together we shall stand. No cease of praise, no cease of caring, and epitome of humility and service. We especially aim for this occasion. Yes, I'm proud to be an us. From near and far we have gathered with one goal, to uphold the good name of our profession, and for neatness and splendor, you for understanding, R for responsiveness, S selfless service, I innovative and initiative, N for honorability, G for gentleness and love. No cease of praise, no cease of caring, and epitome of humility and service. We especially aim for this occasion. Yes, I'm proud to be an
Great Ifeanyi.
Great event, Africa most beautiful campus, culture vigilant, progressive, a luther against all oppression. Forward, never backward, never for learning and culture, sports and struggle. Great event, I love you, it's only one great event. In the universe, another great event. Is it out of it? Great, great, great,
Great. Second stanza of the national anthem. To submit the alumni form as you collect the other document for your internship. In the session, the newly inducted nurses first, then followed by our parents in the order. Music interlude, please, as it goes.
Mélòó mélòó la fẹ́ sọ. Mélòó mélòó la fẹ́ kọ́. Mélòó la fẹ́ sọ. Èyí fún jọ̀wọ́, èyí fẹ́ nìkú. Àpọ̀nbẹ́bọ̀rẹ́ àpọ̀nkẹ́.